Third time lucky for the TNR Group 5s. And they're just syncing up. There's no time to talk through it all. We've got Chrysler and Martin on the front row. Martin was on front row before, launches away in the Porsche, takes the lead straight away, and I think Andy's going to come up pretty swiftly in the Nissan. No, he's getting boxed out a little bit. Cameras are trying to keep up, but Martin leads. There's a load of cars off in the background though. I think Lee is going to be in the second. No, he's not. There's Graham, championship leader, and Oz both off. Graham was up and over the safety car out for sure. Martin's not heard the call yet. He's still belting away in the Porsche, the red and yellow Momo livery, Momo and Bosch livery, and he brings things to a slowdown. And we've got Chrysler in second place, Lee in third in the Ford, Dukes is fourth in his Porsche, second of the Porsche cars, Dom is fifth, Andy is sixth in the Nissan. A chance for some good points tonight, the Nissan, courtesy of a smaller grid, but Andy says that he's gelling with the car a little bit better now and has got something of a setup going. Lights on as always. But it's the championship contenders, Graham and Oz, who are towards the back, having got involved in that tangle. I could not tell you for the life of me how that all started off, but they all ended up tangling. Poor Mark, who's often at the butt of contact, is at the very rear, so he's got a lot of work to do. But let's see what Martin can do. He's not had a win yet in the Group 5 series, not this season. I don't think he raced in last season either. So we get ready for the restart. Has he gone already? I think he might have done. It's a good opportunity to get away for Martin because the Porsche has got so much straight line speed. And look behind, he's absolutely dropped Chrysler's Porsche, who's under attack from Lee, but is Lee going to pass before the line? Lee does. That's an illegal move. That will have to be investigated post-race. That is not allowed by Oz's rules as far as I'm aware. We'll check that out. Dukes is fourth, Dom is fifth. And there's some more contact behind there. There's Dukes running out a little bit wide. There's Andy's Nissan going off and take Oz with him. I think he did briefly take Oz with him. I don't think Andy was at fault initially, but yeah, lots of rubbing going on, and the championship. Oh, there's Andy off in a big way on the grass. He's round and round. Lee's taken the lead because Martin's fallen right back, so Lee actually inherits the lead ahead of Chrysler. Martin's dropped right back. He must have made a mistake, and Dom is the next man to try and get past the Porsche. So we've got Ford from BMW from Porsche, and then another BMW of Dom in fourth place. So we're watching the battle for second place. Martin thinks about taking second place back, can't quite do it. And as they head into the closing stages of the lap, heading up towards the last corner, Lee is getting away whilst these three squabble. Is the Porsche going to have a move this time? I don't think he's quite there. He maintains second place. Dom's going to try and go around the outside, which then becomes the inside. Gets a good line, but can't quite do it. And they've all got to be careful of Graham, who's appeared just behind them in the really fast Porsche. And here's Graham already trying to make a move. He's on the outside of one of the BMWs, backs out of it. Not an easy track to overtake. This is not going to be easy for these boys. And Dom has got past Chrysler, just about, I think, for that third place. Graham's trying to go around the outside of Chrysler. I don't think that's going to work. Graham was a little bit ambitious there. Graham gets knocked out. He's spun all the way around. He's going to fall back to the back. That's going to make an interesting watch, watching him battle back through. Mark's up to fifth place meanwhile. Great to see Mark having a decent run so far. One of the, I think it's Chrysler off, so that promotes Mark up to fourth place. So Mark has gone from the back of the grid up to fourth in not too much time at all. So brilliant stuff from his perspective. Martin maintains second place at the moment, so he's having a decent run in the Porsche. Further back, what have we got? Oz, Dudes battling over sixth place. But Dom and Martin are close for this second place. So I think Dom fancies his chances for a good result here. As we head up towards the last corner again. Now the Porsche is quick in a straight line, but the boys say that it does chew through the tyres. So I think, there might be an opportunity for Dom to take second place in this race. Theoretically, it's actually the quicker car over the Ford as well, but Lee in particular and Mark have been going very, very strongly in the practice sessions, so I wouldn't expect Dom to necessarily take the fight to the race lead in this race, but what he wants is a decent race finish and a decent podium, which is in prime position for at the moment. You can see how low the cars are as they bounce over the curbs. Dom keeping it together very nicely indeed. There's Mark in 4th at the moment. Oz has made his way up to 5th, and Graham is trying to hunt him down as well. Chrysler goes off. I don't think there was contact from Graham, but it was difficult to see. So now the two championship contenders are 5th and 6th, and Oz will have to hold back that mighty, mighty Porsche. Graham's got the setup on this car just so. Meanwhile, Oz has hardly had any practice in his BMW, and immediately Graham goes for the inside. He's looking like he's got traction as well as straight line speed. I think Oz might have to concede. He doesn't, not on that straight. It's too short, but he overshoots. Overshoots Graham straight through. Tries to go around the outside. He does. Oz gives space. Great driving from the both of them. But in terms of the championship, that's not the result that Oz wants. And you can see the back of his car squirming away there under power. Not the easiest cars to control by any stretch. These are tricky, tricky field of cars. Dom, meanwhile, is still trying to put Martin under pressure for second place. But to be honest, I think these boys will be happy even if they finish this way around, because they've both got a podium. Dom doesn't seem to be one to do anything silly at all. Fingers crossed at least. So I'm expecting a good battle to the finish from these guys if Dom can keep the pace over the Porsche. Mark is having a fairly lonely run after making his way up through the field, but a 4th would be a really decent result anyway. And Lee, our race leader in the other Ford Capri, is absolutely streaking away at the moment. You can see how much Graham has pulled away from Oz, so his next target is going to be Mark. Mark a little way up the road though, so Mark will be hoping that he can hold on to 4th, but we do have nearly half the race left to go. You can see just how gentle Graham's having to drive that car, but it is potent because it has got some pretty impressive straight line speed. This race is starting to calm down a little bit. Not an awful lot going on, but there is still this battle which has been raging most of the race so far. These boys are giving us something to watch. And look how hard they're pushing each other, both missing the apex a little bit, going deep on the brakes. Dom is desperate to try and force a mistake out of Martin. You can see Lee is not a million miles ahead of him, 2.5 seconds up the road. So there is still a mistake possible from Lee that could gift one of these boys a popular victory. But Martin has made a mistake now, you can see that. That's going to give Dom a very good opportunity. They're almost bumper to bumper, but Dom keeps it clean and tidy, goes down the inside. Lovely move, gives him space. Gives Martin plenty of space. They're going to run side by side as they come. Oh, look at the squirming off of the back of Martin's car. But Dom has made it through, really impressive driving. Quiet, confident, and has just got on with it in this race, and it's brought him up to second place. But in doing so, that has lost them a fair chunk of time with the Ford ahead. So can Dom chase down that Ford in the final couple of laps? Well, jury's out, but I would say that's going to be a tall order. Dugamus and Chrysler having a good battle further back. Duke's in 7th, just getting past Chrysler. But the battle is still on over the second place because of that straight. That's enabled Martin to catch right back up. So the Porsche is now back on the tail of the BMW. But there's no way through there. So, how's Graham getting on? Well, very, very well with his recovery drive. He's right on the tail of Mark now with just a lap and 3/4 left to run. Mark makes a mistake, bobbles over the curb. There's nothing he can do there. Graham is straight through. Graham up to 4th then. Oz is down in 6th at the moment, so that's more points that Graham is taking back over Oz. But neither of them are leading the race. That is going down to Lee at the moment, and he's doing a fantastic job. Look at that. Only Dom managed to match him on speed on the last lap around. Dom, very impressive actually. If he'd been closer earlier on, I think he'd have had a pop for this win, but as it is, it's not happening this time. Martin and Dom still quite close on track as well, because the Porsche has got such straight line speed. We're on the final lap. The boys slowing the cars down from about 150 mile an hour. So fast. It's a very, very short straight that. Even there, doing 125. And as we come up towards the hairpin, we are watching the speedo of the Porsche, which is the quicker of the two cars, but almost 120 again there before slamming the brakes on. These cars are no slouches whatsoever, and Martin looking very racy, fancied his chances perhaps of getting that second place back as they head into the middle sector of the final lap. And Dom has made the same mistake that Martin made that allowed him to get past Martin earlier, but this time it's not happening. Martin's so sideways. Oh wow, what a save, what a slide and what a save. That's going to do no good for getting second place, but what a great thing to watch, and he recovered well. And who's that? Is that Oz? That's one of the BMWs, just spun all the way around there, but Lee comes across the line, out the final corner and up to the line, and he is going to win. It's a fantastic victory in the Ford, another victory in the Ford. Dom, a brilliant second, and we saw Martin sliding out the final corner again there in that fantastic red Porsche. That was really, really good. Graham recovers to 4th, Mark is 5th, Dukes is 6th, Chrysler 7th, Andy 8th, so some points for the Nissan, and that was Oz spinning out. Unfortunately, he is will score points for 9th.